going to do 2 separate videos, but I'm watching my daughter while my other daughter's at the doctor, so I'll probably try to do 2 in 1. So, let's go to the one that affects me the most, which is inflation. Okay? I want Biden or somebody from his administration to sit there and try to tell me how you guys are going to sit there and blame Putin for all the inflation. Be making our prices go up where we're paying an assload at the grocery store. And you dumb motherfuckers are still sending billions, $40 billion to be exact, to Ukraine. I mean, I don't know, just me, but it don't make a whole lot of sense while we're in a high inflation period, while we're still giving other countries money that we really need for ourselves. And no, I don't support Ukraine or Russia. I think we need to stay the fuck out of it and protect ourselves, but apparently you idiots want to screw us. So, I mean, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I feel like if we got that much inflation, we wouldn't be giving $40 billion to another country. Especially when we're not getting nothing out of it. So, I don't quite know where that makes any sense, okay? And I am a fucking stoner, as you can see. I'm not the smartest man. And even my stoner ass can see that you're fucking us. So, what does that say about the other smart people that are smarter than me? What did they see? This is stupid, okay? Stop giving other countries money. And how about you focus on getting our country back in order? I mean, that sounds like a great idea to me. America first is not a racist thing, okay? America first is just that. America first. We all first. White, black, Hispanic, anybody that's in this country should come first before anybody else outside of this country. That is the whole purpose of being a citizen of one of the greatest countries in the world, I would think. I don't know, it's just me maybe. So yeah, there's that part I'm kind of, irritated about. The inflation is just fucking ridiculous. 8.3%. It's getting stupid. It's going to get even dumber too. It's just going to get worse. And the more these dumbasses keep giving money, the worse it's worse and the worse and the worse it's going to get. It's like, I don't know. Like, did we elect all the dunce hats of each class to run our country? It feels like we did, because these guys are stupid as fuck. Democrat and Republicans, you guys both voted on that fucking bill to send that much money to Ukraine. Ukraine don't need our money, okay? What they need is us to stay out of their shit so Russia will leave them alone. That's what we needed. But apparently we think we should rule the world, I guess. I don't know. Y'all are stupid. Now to my second bitching moment. Target and their new clothing line. Like, there is no such thing as a non-binary kid unless they're born with that rare genetic thing where they're kind of like stuck in between the sexes. Other than that, there's no such thing as a non-binary kid. My son goes to school with kids that claim they're non-binary. These are 12 and 13-year-olds, okay? And they're not. They're either a boy or a girl, but because they want to be part of this woke crowd, they're just going to sit there and claim non-binary, and we're just diving right into it like everything I see when I apply stuff. Male, woman, or non-binary. Sorry, non-binary is not a gender. You can't list that along with man and woman. You're either a man or you're either a woman. There's no such thing as non-binary. Stupid to say. Pull these pronouns out your fucking asses and stop doing it, because I'm really sick of it. I don't care what you want to be called. I'm not playing your stupid they and them game no more, okay? You're either a boy or you're a fucking girl. Either you have a dick or you have a fucking vagina. I don't care. I'm not playing your stupid fucking games no more. I'm just not. I'm done. This is stupid. I hope Target goes out of fucking business. I'm not one for cancel culture. I'm not one to fucking wish bad upon people. But by God, if you're going to keep pushing this shit on children, you're evil as fuck and you don't deserve to be in a fucking business. Okay? You don't cater that shit to children. End of story. Children do not need to be involved in this kind of shit. If anybody wants to change their so-called gender or whatever it is they want to do when they become 18, go right ahead. Dive into it. But until then, y'all need to leave them alone because these kids are impressionable and they don't know what the fuck they want. They sure as fuck don't. They always changing shit. This is stupid. None of it makes any fucking sense. Like, when there was a girl that acted like a boy and thought she was a boy, we called that a tomboy. That was a girl that acted like a dude. That was the furthest it went. And now you guys want to change it to an actual gender. Like, I can't even be dumb enough to believe this shit that you guys are coming out with. Like, I don't even know how people are ignorant enough to fall for this bullshit. It's just, oh my gosh. The crap, it just never stops. Like, when you try to live your own life, try to do your own thing, it just somewhere, somehow is being forced right down your fucking face again. Right up in that shit, like a pie to the fucking face, just whoosh. No asking, no fucking nothing. It's just like being raped, just being forced raped, ear raped, whatever you want to call it, mind raped. Fuck, it's retarded. And you know what? Honestly, I've been thinking about it. Maybe abortions ain't a bad thing, especially for these new generations that want to sit there and think they're this sex or that sex. I mean, fuck, you guys want to born your kids? Go ahead, because that's less stupidity in the world. Sorry to say it, but it's true. I don't care no more. I just don't. I hate to see the kids die and stuff, but fuck it. If it's going to happen, might as well look for a silver lining, right? At least then they're putting a stop to their stupidity because they do not need to reproduce at all. I can't even speak right. I'm losing brain cells by the fucking day. I'm becoming a retard. I need to slow the fuck down. We got fucking centers now where people can go shoot up. And I feel bad for smoking wax on a video. Like, I don't know why. I'm not going to some fucking center doping up and trying to have somebody there to protect me in case I accidentally overdose. Like, shit, I was fucking smoke. You don't overdose. Can't even stay calm no more. With the way you fucking idiots are just pushing out so much stupidity, like, this don't even blunt me. Like, I smoked this during the videos just so I don't say something outlandishly retarded, and it still gets pretty fucking bad. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect by no means. Don't get me wrong. I've fucked up so many times. I've been in jail so many times. I'm broke because I don't know how to handle my money correctly. I'm not perfect by no means. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I'm the fucking role model of the goddamn American person and that you should look up to me. By God, don't do that either. But stop with the nonsense at least. Like, come on. Live you, but stop pushing it to everybody. You want to believe you're non-binary, go for it, but just stop pushing it on these kids. And I believe any parents that are going to sit there and allow their kids. Yeah, baby. I sure can open up your toy. 1 second. Good job. Was it yummy? Yeah. Alright. I'll be on in a second, okay? I'm almost done making this video. There you go. Wow. Here you go, put that in the trash. Come on. Put it in the trash, baby. Thank you. Yeah, I don't do that shit around my kids. They don't even know we do anything. As far as they know, I'm just in here making a YouTube video, which I am, and other things. But And I'm not fancy with all this YouTube shit. I don't know how to edit or none of that. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out. I used to do it when I was younger, but I don't have the drive to. I'd rather be on here bitch and moan and see how many people agree with me and don't agree with me, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe if other people see that regular psycho people like me will at least willing to stand up and say something, maybe they will too. Maybe we can finally end this shit. Y'all don't have to agree with this. I don't have to agree with what you guys choose to do. But we can stand up together and say enough is enough. Stop with the division. Stop with the divide. Stop trying to indoctrinate our children. I mean, what they choose to do when they grow up is up to them. And go for it. I don't understand why that's such a hard concept for you guys. Like, we give you a little bit of wiggle room so that way you can be happy, and then next thing you want to know, you want to rule the fucking world. It don't work that way. More people are straight than anything. More people are normal than anything. And you can't and don't have the right to sit there and tell us we're the wrong ones, we're the sexist ones, we're the racist ones, and this and that, just because you don't like that we're traditional. Okay, not everybody has to be like you, not everybody has to be like us. Okay, but you ain't gotta. The point is, it's not for either side not to be forcing it on anybody. I don't want to force y'all to be straight. I don't want to force y'all to dress the way you guys don't want to dress. And I don't want you guys to force me to do the same thing. It's called the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. I mean, come on now. Common fucking sense. Can't even speak correctly. I know it makes me seem ignorant when I do that, but I promise I'm not that ignorant of a person. I mean, I'm not the smartest either, but I don't know. I'm about to go out there and hang out with my daughter and enjoy my life. But I just really wish Target and all y'all would knock this shit off and just leave people alone. I mean, you want to make stuff for that for adults? Okay, whatever. Children's where I cross the line. I mean, how many of you fucking weirdos was forced to believe that you were straight your whole life? How would you feel? How do you feel about y'all doing the same thing? You guys are forcing kids to believe they're gay, or to think they're gay, or to think they're this or that. And they may not be. Like, I don't tell my kids they have to be with a man or a woman. In fact, we really don't talk about it because they're too young for it to even be brought up. But when they get old enough, like the boys, they're straight, they're going to know it. And, I mean, when you get to a certain age, your hormones get to raging. You usually know what you like. You know what turns you on, what you're attracted to. So why try to force somebody a different way too early before they even realize what attraction is, before they even get that kind of feeling? It's just this, I don't know, to me it's just not right. I'm not going to go and attack people over it. I think Target is wrong in this, but whatever. Free country, their fucking business. They can do what they want. If people hate it enough, they'll just stop going to Target. I mean, in the end, that's what's going to matter. If we just stop using their products and show them what it means to us, then they'll either change or they'll go bankrupt, or who knows, maybe they'll become more popular. But that's just my opinion. We don't need to be going. I mean, they're going to force us into a civil war to keep up the shit, but I'm just saying, it's not worth fighting over right now. But it's just kind of crazy. You guys are just losing your flipping minds and trying to do all this. Luckily, I raised my kids, so in the end, that's probably why I don't really I'm not to the point where I'm gonna whoop your ass, because it don't affect my kids. Because I raised my kids, I talk to my kids, so my kids are not affected by this. They see it and they're just like, that's all crazy shit. But whatever, and they're their own people. I tell them they want to be gay, you know, whatever. But at the same time, facts are facts. Men are men, boys or girls are girls. Sometimes there's a genetic in between that happens. That point, you know, that stuff might apply to that person just because that happens to be that. But just because you're a dude, there's hi, don't make you a woman. Okay, don't mean you should change yourself to be a woman. Maybe you should be. Who knows? That's why I say when you're an adult, it's up to you. But these children, they're gonna regret that shit as they grow older. What happens when a dude is forced to believe that he's a female until his hormones finally kick in, and then all of a sudden he just wants to start fucking the shit out of some women, and he can't because he had his tallywhacker cut off. How do you think that would make him feel? He wants to really bust a nut up in something, but he can't because there's nothing there to be busting it up in no more. Like, I don't think you can reverse that back. You'd probably look all deformed if you did. I don't know. I better get out there and hang out with my daughter though. Y'all be good. Have a good day. Sorry it's fucking damn near 20-minute video, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Am I out of my mind? Should I be more angry? Should I want to be more violent? I mean, I guess not. I don't see the point to it, but I wish it was back in the old days, like during the Civil War time, because people need to get their shit straight. Just saying. Biden's corrupt as a motherfucker. He should have been impeached already. He should never have been elected in the first place, but it is what it is. We either fight it or we just accept it. It's the only two choices we get. What are you guys going to choose? Let me know. If you want people to hear what I got to say, you know, share this shit. It's not like I'm saying anything important or anything new. I'm not showing any news articles like Tim Pool. I mean, even though most of the stuff I learn from is stuff that I look up or after I've watched Tim or Brandon Tatum or just, you know, different people in general. I think Tim is probably Tim and Tim. No. Meet Kevin. He's pretty liberal too. I mean, they're not crazy like these progressives, which is fine with me. I like regular Democrats, don't get me wrong. I mean, the normal ones that think this shit's crazy too. Like, I can get on the boat with them. They're more my speed. But these progressives, they're like a whole nother league. Like, they might as well have their own party. But anyways, be good, stay American, and always be proud to be American. Do not ever regret it. There's tons of people in this country that would kill to get into this country just for the fraction of the freedoms that we have here, that we all take for granted. Every bit of it. Me bitching at y'all, you know, us being able to protest, you know, anything that we choose to do, it's unheard of in other countries. Believe it or not. I mean, it's hard to see it when you've been in this country your whole life and this is all you know, but believe it or not every country is like this. I mean, go to Yemen for Christ's sakes. Those poor people, they got it bad, man. Bad. Like, one of their high-paying people make $100 a month. And they work more than 40 hours a week. Guarantee it. People get killed for being gay. People get killed for having their own opinion. All kinds of crap goes wrong. You have no idea how great this country truly is. No idea. Even though I bitch about this country and say I don't want to fight for it no more, I really don't. But at the same time, I'm not going to deny, regardless of how shitty our government is, how corrupt it's been, how much freedom we still have thanks to the Constitution and the people that are willing to stand up for this country. And when it comes to balls to the wall, I know when our freedoms are, like, when it's to the breaking point, I know we'll fight back. I know we'll win. Because the American spirit hopefully isn't dead. There's so many people across the world that look up to us because we're willing to stand up no matter what. Other people in countries that, like Australia, they don't get that ability, that privilege. Like, you wouldn't believe how many Australians probably want to come here just because of the freedom. You know what their government did to them during the COVID and stuff, that was horrible. No government should do that to their people. Nobody should force anybody upon anything. If somebody don't want to do it, whatever. They don't want to wear a mask, okay, that's on you. You die, you die. That's your problem. We're going to do this. Good luck. Have a great life. Like, why is that so hard? It's just crazy. Anyways, I'm getting into another rant. I'll make another video later. I gotta go. Bye.